That's what a lot of people are doing. Just playing Mortal Kombat 11. There you go. There might be. Just
Not all of the nobles made it out alive. Kupka and his men had their fun with more than a few.
Here for another of my lectures.
I'm not.
How may I
sure
help you
on
today? Here's the latest information I have.
I'm playing this Final Fantasy game. There's a lot of information going on. I heard they're talking about making a new game already.
Oh my god, what the fuck, bro?
People aren't.
Put a fucking ad on. Nobody has.
Don't like the game.
They fucked up. They fucked up royally. Like, if people like player and you take the player out, all the. Hence why I'm going back to Mortal Kombat 11. Like, what do you mean I can't put. Why would you guys ever think you should?
Oh my.
Like, one looks cool, it's just. And I will say it ain't. Like, I put my shit on hard. So like, oh, when I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, that's the only way to play it.
I'm chewing ginger.
Sorry?
I'm eating ginger snaps.
Some ginger snaps.
And I like anything ginger. Like ginger head. Fucking long, you're gonna take it down. You have Mortal Kombat 11?
No. I have Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
What's Fighter Z?
You ever play Marvel vs. Capcom 2?
Yeah.
It
I
kind of,
have it.
it's kind of like that, with 3-on-3, but Dragon Ball characters.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about that.
No, I'm not gonna lie. If you do fuck around with me and Diane. That Capcom game?
Uh,
Treat me like a dog.
that was decent in it.
You believe him, right?
Yeah.
Good. So you're my friend.
You're not allowed to share friends?
No?
Yeah.
That's betrayal. That's like me bringing around. I don't like her no more. And you're, it depends, right? Like, what he did is unforgivable. Don't involve my mom in any. Don't run upon her. Don't do anything to my mom. Don't even say anything about her. You know? What the fuck? So I had a huge issue with that. And then your cousin was gonna hit me, and he wasn't gonna do anything about it. So I had an even bigger issue with that, you know? So I just feel like I'm never gonna forgive him. My mom hates him.
One must understand one's place in the world.
I forgive him. She said that. So it doesn't matter. As much as people talk about me, they love to be in my house. They love to be here. That's a fact. My door's broken and everything. No love. Mad snacks. I like to cook. I cook good. I have a huge fucking surround system.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive. Kupka and his men had their fun with more than a few.
I got games. I have people in my life.
Visiting hours are over, your lordship.
Yeah, BB don't want me to come to his house because his house ain't got shit. And I got juice to offer, nowhere to sit, bugs. Come on, man, be for real. You live in Clearview. I live in the Jewish area. I live on Bathurst.
With the Amish people.
And the Jews. I live Bathurst.
Okay. Steele's area.
Just think about it. As far as I live, they travel to come to my house.
Aren't they supposed to be to get what? You cut out again. Easy. Yeah. Wait.
I'm like, what do you mean? What are you saying, though? Like, maybe you're overthinking. He's like, nah, I feel like I need to be nicer to you. The thing that, because I failed the test 10 times today.
10 times?
Yeah, one day he just kept paying, right? So I went with him, and then he passed. He was like, oh my god, now I can drive, finally. And I made a comment, I'm like, who's gonna be there for me? Who's gonna be my good energy when I need to go get a test? What the fuck? And he was like, you don't need anyone. Just go do it, right? So then he brought me a bed. My mom said he only brought the bed to shit. So then after he brought me 2 days after that, he came here with his cousin.
Huh?
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when we came
Tome says he's looking for books about Torgal. I know.
My knowledge is yours. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
I was like, you're an idiot. I'm done with you. He basically said he gets a access.
He gets what?
Like a lie, like I'm a left spy. Said.
You're talking and like I can hear you, then you cut out for like a second and come back.
Yeah, because the game is downloading.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot you said that.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. You never know with these sick people.
That's what I'm saying. So, I'm 34, yeah, but I'm still my mom's kid. We're still gonna be bothered. In her eyes, I didn't even go.
Sorry?
So I'm saying my mom and her, still her kid, like her, she's still gonna be overprotective.
Yeah, for sure.
So she doesn't want me to, or her cousin.
I get that.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Pardon me?
She'll probably be more open to cordial with the cousin but not me for sure. She can't ever come back here.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive. Otto,
I can't blame her.
is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No
Hey,
leads
what?
yet,
The weed man?
but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is.
Oh, it was a bad
All
weed he
right,
gave you or
Clive.
something?
Still busy saving the world.
Oh, I ought to be mad. So what the
Mid.
fuck, bro?
When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvassing, uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her.
That's amazing. The price is $50 and the sale is $5. That's a fucking amazing deal.
I wish I could share.
Gonna get that.
I wish I could share my screen with you.
You're so funny. Yeah. I wish I could do a lot of things. I wish I could ban those. Like, I wish I could rewind and go and then not join that.
Months gonna go by quick.
I know. I'm never joining an American person.
You don't trust the Americans no more?
That's the second time. That's the second time. I got banned already. If I let them do it to me again, I'm gonna be 6 months. You think I'm gonna let that happen? I'm never joining a party with them. Never. Like, what the fuck? Like, and PlayStation's whack. I should be able to tell these niggas to go fuck their mother.
While we are busy
think
tracking
Xbox
down
would allow
Kupka,
that?
you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
Well, I do have one.
I
but I have
did,
the original
till a familiar
Xbox.
trill pricked my
The only
ears.
reason I have it because it has.
As ever, your
Sorry?
exuberance is a...
Can you cuss?
I mean, cuss.
Can you cuss people?
I don't like doing it.
breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstaking...
Oh, me? No.
Do they have that bullshit set up like PlayStation where they can fucking...
The assembled fragments of my...
I never. The only reason I have this Xbox because I modded it when I got it, and it has like Super Nintendo and Sega and Nintendo games on there.
thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh, you never eat like Super Mario back in the day?
Well, Clive, you heard the professor.
Donkey Kong?
So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're
I
done.
guess. But
Wait, hold on. breath of fresh air.
The thing about those, they burn out
Bloody
eventually. Though.
tempest, more like.
Both of them.
Oi, Otto, you got
Both
my
of them.
kill. Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little... The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid,
What?
you've only just come back.
Add-on is that for
And?
DLC?
I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause.
People were doing that when it first came
But
out.
I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Yeah.
Well.
The Aftermath story is good.
Yes, I could see you now. All right.
The Aftermath story is good.
I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
But they have Homeland there, though.
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own.
Do you know who
There's
Homelander
the
is?
designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need
You
a
ever watch
generous
The Boys?
benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I
So
can just borrow
sure.
yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
So that's Amazon. It's the Amazon original.
Where to start? Materials and
I know
tools.
you got Prime.
That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Yeah, I see. So you can watch it anytime you want it.
Yeah, I seen it on there, so I said I'm gonna check it out. That's where I seen it. I seen it on that. Forget the powers and shit. So I was like, okay, I'll check it. And I don't forget. Like, I watch a lot of Japanese shows.
What? Pardon me? I never heard of it, I'm not gonna lie. Love you, hate me.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again. Chill.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and asked me to buy her some materials.
So you got. What do you say? He telling you what? You're not in love?
No. I don't get over people that quick, you know? He still follows me and on Facebook, like you know, like your Facebook page for stuff. He follows me on that, and I follow him on that, and he's the only one I follow. That's when wasn't.
Here's the list.
I follow my Facebook page, so to like I guess make him feel special, plus I.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Would be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us.
See you
If it
doing?
weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
People reported you?
Do
you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Back, are ya? Summer storm, that one. So, what'll it be?
Oh, there's a new sword for me to buy.
No scratches, right? Anything else? What do you need? What do you want?
Yeah, you do.
And?
Where the hell's okay? Why y'all have me doing so much shit?
It's all right. See, there's nothing.
Makes it look like what? You probably do. Which picture? The one from December 28th?
No, my video.
Which video?
The December 28th.
Which video?
My story.
Oh, that's from today? The comments? People are writing that in your comments?
Jill, white as a sheet.
She take some whole pictures.
Do with a good oil in this good. Should be enough to keep. How do, Master Sid?
We'll let you do you.
Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can.
No.
But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere.
You didn't post it, yeah?
I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
Sure, son.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he...
Pause this.
You know the guy I'm dating bought me
He bought
a
you.
diamond necklace the other day for
Diamond necklace for what?
New Year's.
Uh,
He bought it for me.
I didn't hear you when you said what it was for.
As a friend of the cause, I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank
You
you.
doing what?
Bardolph.
Lee, stop.
What's the mom?
He was asking me, like, he's like, oh, do you still have feelings for that guy?
Good dude.
I'm like, nah, I hate him. That's the feeling I have right now. Which is true.
She lied and told him the truth at the same time?
Exactly. I do hate him. But to hate someone, you have... Aha, see? No one's my But I'm not doing that, and I'm not, like, gonna fuck him and fuck the guy. That guy comes around, I'm gonna tell him no. Be like, look, nigga, I'm very thankful. You're gonna learn the hard way. Back the fuck up.
What if he doesn't back up?
I'm gonna laugh.
Am I going to be able to hit?
Stay sharp. You don't know when those bastards will be back.
Yeah, okay.
Anything catch your eye?
Though it is cutting out a little bit. Okay, I definitely not gonna be able to hear it. It's cutting out a lot.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the... I'm talking to you on my... Let's see the show. Because it's that download. And I don't know, it must be download. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is it cutting out?
Nah.
Perfect, clear, crystal clear.
Yeah, we good.
Take care out there, eh?
You can't hear me loud, you said? How about now?
Thank you for sticking with us.
Anything catch your eye?
I didn't realize how far the mic was from me. Okay, now it's cutting out again. So you pissed off Mom Dukes. Hmm. So you say. So you say.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
I hope it's not. This YouTube isn't picking up your shit right now. I'm streaming on YouTube right now. Nah, but I don't think I have the party audio in there. I don't think I could do that on PlayStation, but I'm streaming on Discord. No, I don't think anyone could hear it. It was cutting out anyways. I could barely hear it. I was telling you. Yeah.
Please, teach me how to fight.
Where am I even going right now? I'm just walking around this map. Turbs 416.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
No, just let my PlayStation there. See a baby picture, a kid picture of me. There's no way I could just. I'll just send you a link to the live. Thank you. Did you hear me? Testing. You can't hear yourself, right? Yeah, I don't think it picks up Discord audio. This is the Final Fantasy game I be playing. The story be having me.
If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I
can hear you better. But...
Oh, do you know?
Sure.
Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
All right.
Of course.
No, I don't hear it. I hear a bit.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though.
Yeah, a bit.
My parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place
cutting out.
crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts. Vogels, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
It was hard to hear it. Like I can hear some of it, but it cuts out.
Shouldn't take long.
Like it's hard to. Yeah. Why don't you just send it to me on this? Can't you just send it to me? Why not? What is it on? Your computer? You don't have Discord on your computer? Why? How big is the Discord file? Is it a big file on your computer? The Discord? How big is the WhatsApp file on your computer? No, but even when you talk, they're just it's when even when you talk, sometimes like you'll cut out, but like I hear most of what you're saying. No, that don't sound bad. Part of it? In what? Your kid? You're cutting out again like crazy now. Yeah. I hear you. Let me adjust my sound because this game does sound loud too. Alright. You again? Are they gonna what? Oh yeah. I just realized my health. I wasn't even paying attention to it.
There's a good boy. Get off.
I'm fine.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot.
I hate working night shift now.
Thank you. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was
I
abandoned?
don't have a. Well, I'm not even able to transfer right now because they be writing me up like crazy.
People started packing their things after the duchy fell.
But the place I'm at doesn't have a night shift. I mean,
make ends meet.
a day shift.
Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Part of it? You have his PlayStation, you said? What about the PC monitor? Yeah. He just left it there? Guess he don't want it. He's on his P5 now. You, hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna run downstairs quick. I'm back.
All right, Clive. You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard.
Are you gonna be
is on his
pissed
way
off
from
when you
Arthur's
see that
Rest.
Shao Kahn's not a bad guy anymore?
Brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
I said, give me a call?
I saw your message, so I decided.
I bought something else on the Aftermath. It was like $6. So, yeah, like, you know, this book.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
Tibbs, I'm here. I need it because I'm streaming and they can hear me. Watch my stream.
You're streaming? Oh.
Yeah, I just put it on. But I don't want to be in my house.
Oh, we're on the Mortal Kombat 11 right now. Hold on. Bring it up on my other device.
Tibbs, I'm back.
Oh, wow.
You think hello?
That's alright. It sounded like hello because I'm.
You sounded like a...
I was snacking. I was snacking on something, that's why.
Again.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked.
You know what's funny?
A curse breaker managed
No
to release
one likes to
Stolas
collect
amid
it.
the confusion. This was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
Yo, the collector's not even nice, bro. I bet you guys ask consistently by other players. Oh my god, this guy sucks. Come on, fight him. Why are you getting it? That's all you can do? Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna have to fight him.
I'll go and find them.
I've never used this nigga.
We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on.
Looks like you're having fun with the
If they were
collector.
there, we'll track them down.
You heard what you said. You heard what you said about him. It's like, what'd you say about me?
I lost. Wow, first play of the story. I got my ass beat like that. Hold on, guys, hold on. Just give me a minute.
So you have to lock in now.
Hold on. The game's glitching, guys.
She's blaming the game on the game glitching. collector heard you say that shit. He's like, what did you say? Alright, you know what? Let me show you something. But you put on hard, didn't you?
Slavers don't even bother with no French now. All the hype of French serving.
So did you restart the stream just now?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Why did this? Hold on. I thought I did. I'm trying to refresh it. Hold on. What the heck is going on? Is it not cold now? Why is it doing this? Okay, so other streams are playing, so let me try to go back to yours. Yeah. There you go.
Get me back on my feet. I'll tear those
Straight home
bastards'
now.
heads off.
Stay still, you damned fool. Unless you want to bleed to death.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slavers' carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right
There's probably going to be
decision.
a lot of people in the story, but you're not going to be able to use.
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
See, that's
All right.
Luke to God, Luke King. I was
Just
telling
follow
you
the
about.
path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Shagson.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see
Yeah.
you.
Don't thank me just
He's
yet.
the guy that goes, your soul is mine. Which one? Which movie? Oh, you mean, are you talking about Fujin? You're talking about Fujin is... Yeah, it's Fujin. The first game he was in was this you remember the Sub-Zero game that was for the 64? Yeah, he was like a boss in that. Yeah. He's in a couple Mortal Kombat games. No. Definitely not in the movies.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
He might have been one of the animated movies. I can't remember. Have you watched the animated movies? They're actually good. Warner Brothers.
Nice try.
multitasking. Oh yeah, they work. I think they do work together for a little bit. She's strong. Did you trust that shit? About that guy, he be just standing by and letting shit happen sometimes. And then want to get involved with it, that shit is too crazy. It's like, Sorry? Nighthawk.
I don't know how to.
Who are you?
You've been around for a while too.
A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps.
I gotta add on my
But we're
screen.
here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then.
Sorry?
Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a
He's
second
another
chance.
he's another god.
Fine.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Do with us what you will.
Yeah.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you.
Raiden's the god of thunder, you
I'll
be
let
like the
Doris know
god
we're
of
expecting
wind, I
new
guess.
arrivals.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole
Shaka?
and you after them woefully unprepared.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
kind of leader
He's a sicko.
sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Mission complete.
Not gonna lie, they made fucking collector look cool.
Yeah, a lot of people like this story better than the original.
Ah,
Yeah.
Clive.
Talia. How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Definitely has a crazy story. I love all those games.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodriguez.
Talia has tasked me with removing a curse breaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my... helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
You'll get back.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblord like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
I overheard your little chat with Rodriguez. It's good of you to help.
If we could get ammonia to grow here in the hideaway, we wouldn't have to risk our lives.
After what he did to you? You know, talk shit about him ever again. Shit. I'm gonna call my bird and even jump on it.
Come on.
The river was easy enough to find.
That's
now for those herbs. This might take a while.
Get him!
Taking too long to kill these guys on fire.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this'll put what we...
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it.
Your boy Shankston's over
And
there whining.
more than I was expecting. I dare
Your
say
boy
the
Shankston's
patient
over there
will feel a
whining.
thing. That is unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified.
Spider?
No, let's talk into the chat. I don't know why I feel like
The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking
Maybe
just
we're getting
below the
better.
surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life
Do you know their
and limb,
fatalities?
knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim.
You already
And yet
say
we have no
brutalities.
shortage of volunteers. The day I decided that I would take Sid's name was the same day Taya took my brand.
I remember. It wasn't long after we came here. What little medicine Taya managed to salvage from the wreckage of the old place had been used up treating the wounded. She begged that your operation be delayed until a new supply of antalgics was found. The procedure was even more dangerous back then. Only a few souls had undertaken it. Doris,
She had to stand on you a little bit, though.
a handful of other curse breakers, those who are no longer with us. Those who lost their lives in the process. It wasn't something to be done lightly.
No. But it was something I had to do.
Is Mortal
If I
Kombat
was to
not
take
cross today?
Sid's name. He always led from the front and never asked anyone to take a risk for his cause that he was unwilling
Street
to take
Fighter
himself,
and Tekken's
even
cross
if he
today.
knew that it might cost him his life.
Yeah. With PC and the Xbox.
Hold still, Clive! Hold still!
Yeah, most of the people I played Tekken would have it on PC.
I knew there'd be pain. That I might not survive. And I was afraid. But I also knew that if I didn't overcome that fear, that pain, then I would never be able to call myself Sid.
I didn't know.
We all want our brands removed. But it's a decision each of us must make for ourselves, on our own terms. Rodriguez, I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
So, no. He's too basic for you? Is it? I thought you were gonna say his outfit.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when they killed her.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Quite the opposite.
I know.
Like father, like daughter. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
I did a special. I don't know if I did that special.
That's definitely part of the story.
Come again. Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
It's all right.
He hates you too.
Clive.
That's why he's doing all this.
What do you want?
Yeah, that nigga had to go.
That it? Fine.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Torms?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Yo, what the?
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here.
He should have
I
said
need you
pause
to
after
introduce
that.
us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
He said something crazy, but I don't think you realize what he said. He's talking about a dog. He's talking about the dog's appetite. And he said, just this morning, he found the dog's nose buried in his nuts. Yes. No. Someone else was talking.
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else.
You couldn't talk.
But I promise I'll pay you back.
Like it sounded way too crazy, right?
Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's
Nah,
never
they be
seen.
cussing in this game though.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
People's arms and heads getting cut off. People getting hung.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's
Bodies
making
getting
progress tracking
burned.
down Kupka.
Kind of reminds me of Game of Thrones a little bit.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Someone had me playing Dead by Daylight yesterday. Is it Thursday? I have my appointment? Yeah, I need to get better at it.
I wish Miss Midador would let us help her with her dungeoneering. I wonder what she's going to dungeoneer next.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of her dungeon.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive, I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
I'm trying to drink water. My father let me.
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall
Does
just
it?
have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Oh, you said something crazy, didn't you?
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to
Wait,
trade
who
words
the
with
hell
a
suck
mighty
his skin?
knight, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
Now, let
I
us
don't know
come
why
to the
this game
question
reminds me of
precisely
Game
when
of Thrones
the
so
Dalmecs will
much.
withdraw their
Like
troops.
so much things.
Fire could rid us
No,
of
this
them
game
in
I'm
mere
playing.
moments.
Like there's so much. Final Fantasy 16. Yeah.
The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded.
Like this one reminds me so
Let
much
us
of
keep the
Game of Thrones.
negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
That's cool.
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would, of course, prevail,
I've had this YouTube for
there
a while
would
now.
be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on
I
the
should
Western
stream more,
Front.
though. I'm
Even
trying
were the
to.
Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true.
I think they fucked up the most on
Yet for
Mortal Kombat
every
1.
citizen who falls, another can be bred.
I do like that the two people can fight together. What would be more cool is if I can click R1 and fight as that character. That'd be more cool.
What is your drop is so funny to me. Man, I said he plans to use economic force to make Canada a state. Like, what does he mean? These are, am I allowed to talk politics on here?
Well, I know what the rumors were about him. I just didn't know if they were true, and I know people make things up.
Well, I don't know. I don't know the exact reason.
Because of those blackmail about him.
For every home that burns, another can be built.
I don't know the exact reason, so I can't say yes or
The Empire will
no.
live on.
I know, but I'm streaming too. But I really don't know. I really don't know.
Dion?
I just know he wasn't liked.
Yeah, I really wasn't. Like, a lot of places in Canada, like Toronto don't like him.
This Jamaican lady at work, this Jamaican lady at my workplace, she loves him. She's like, oh, and bring all the immigrants in. I'm like, bro. Like, it's like.
Why did he bring them here? To vote for him? No?
Come in like it.
I mean, where are the other ones from? Ukraine. How is that good for you?
Prepare for battle.
Right? I told her that.
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp. Await my orders.
Just think about what she likes and brought our immigrants in. How is that good for you? Like,
Let me pause. She every time I mention Sizzler at work to her, she's like, yo, I mean, I like him. I was like, yeah. Nah, she's like, oh, him kill bear people. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, did he kill your? I'm like, oh, did he kill your family? She's like, no. I'm like, okay. I was like, I was wondering what happened to you. Every time I mention him, you get mad. Right?
If that is your wish, your radiance.
She doesn't. She hates Vibes Cartel. When I told her that Vibes Cartel came out of, I guess for the same reason. But when I told her that he came out of jail, she's like, "Oh, them should have shot him as he come out the jail." I'm like, "Holy fuck!" Like, that's how you feel?
Once.
But you know what's funny? She's like, oh, she loves 50 Cent. I'm like, why you like 50 Cent? I'm a bond man. I'm like, yo, you're twisted. You know? I'm like, you're twisted.
I forgive you.
I couldn't argue with her. Eh? She likes what she likes.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance.
She my friend though, but I tell her she crazy all the time too. She thinks I'm crazy. She's like I'm mean. She's like I'm mean to all the workers. She's like, oh, today I come in. She's like, oh, what's your New Year resolution? I'm like, I didn't have one. She's like, your New Year resolution should be to be nice to everybody. I'm like, like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm not nice to people. She's like, no. Like, hey, there's a reason if I'm not nice to them, man. If I'm not nice to somebody, there's a reason. But you talk to me when I just woke up or something, and ask me something stupid or did something stupid or made me work harder than I had to work. You know those people you work with, they just make your job harder than it's supposed to.
It's just one thing after another around here.
Yeah, it's like of course I'm gonna be mad. They want to write me up for stuff and then let everyone else do what the fuck they want. Of course I'm gonna be mad.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly.
Well, you got bad guys working with you too.
You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests.
It's Mortal Kombat. There's gonna be a lot of ops.
2,000?
She has the same cheat move in every game. The stomp, stomp, stomp. Stop. No, she jumps up in the air and the stomp, stomp, stomp.
All I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde.
I guess so.
Most intriguing.
Oh, that shit works on the. That shit works on the computer, all right. Just stomp, stomp, stomp.
I haven't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
See, even the guy in your chat said it. Stomp, stomp, stomp. See? See, he knows about the stomp.
And recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Okay, it's not as cheap as it was in the older games. That shit used to do mad damage.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast.
Oh, she bitch slapping now, though.
So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him?
She's so disrespectful.
Why home to Drake's Fang? A place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving
She told you she had the magic cancel. Would you believe her?
Hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waloed?
She's not even a cameo?
Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat.
You take in jail over Chun-Li?
I would stake your life on it.
Even Morgan? You know who Morgan is?
So it was the Waloeders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was
Morgan's a
something
succubus.
strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, All roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
And how may I assist you today? We met under curious circumstances. Naturally.
Mortal Kombat, if you hear this, y'all messed up big time not putting Jade. I wish I could get my money back.
Yeah, not everyone hates the game.
Yeah, I love Mortal Kombat. I just don't like that they didn't put Jade in it. Kitana looks so good in the new one though.
Still.
I'm learning how to better. Like I was not a use Kitana, but like I'm learning how to use it. And so I'm learning how to use them.
Does she look better?
I'll stream Mortal Kombat 1 after I'm done this one. Fingers crossed she comes in. Yeah, fingers crossed. Pack 3.
Lord Byron Rossfield.
Long braid.
I believe the story's not that short, actually.
High heels, the stick, fucking, what else you need? Big boobs, a huge
I heard
ass,
tell.
and Jade very plump. Cause y'all made Tiana real fucking
Why?
sweet. Tanya, they made Tanya sweet.
What is it that you wish to learn? Here's the latest information I have. Study it well, Clive. Of course.
And Jade? Who was Jade supposed to be with? Happening? Got to be joking. Is that Rain? Oh, Fujin. What, they waking up from now? Those crazy wench. We'll say I'm her because she screams. But really, I'm Jade. I'm not in her. Are they making her human or a dead version of her? No, I know he ain't turning from the door.
Thus ends today's lesson.
There's a lot
Mid's
going on in
finished
these kingdoms.
outfitting our little workshop. Here, with a little help from Sid, of course.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm...
Hold on, give me a second. My bad. I'm just give me a sec. I'm still on the phone. All right. Yes. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna. Hold on. I have to shut down my stream. I'll be back. All right. Yeah. This got crazy over here. Yeah. I came back to 500 messages. No, but now someone's telling me to come talk to them. So I gotta deal with this. No, it's not them, but it's like someone else is trying to figure. Yeah, it's not them directly. I'll. All right. All right.